Happy Saturday, love bugs! Today I am back with an extremely late and highly chaotic review. Today we're going to be talking about the Texture ID Curls Styling Custard. This is going to be my full review and demo of the product, which I featured in a recent affordable products video. So if you're interested in seeing my results, then stay tuned. Alright y'all, so I'm working on freshly clarified and deep conditioned hair. This is what she's looking like. So let's get into it. I'm going to add some water and I'm going to be going in first with the Texture ID Curls Enhancing Primer. Let's talk about this baby. So I used this last year in a video during Affordables Week. This is the Texture ID Curls Enhancing Primer. This is supposed to detangle, define, and prep curls for styling. And it's formulated with murumuru butter, rose water, and vitamin E for curly hair types. So this is kind of like their wash and go line, basically. I think last year I used the styling gel in this collection. So I used this with that styling gel. The Texture ID Curls Enhancing Primer sets the foundation for beautiful bouncy curls. This creamy leave-in seals in moisture and softens while combating dryness without weighing down curls. Great on wet or dry hair. I've never used this on dry hair. The texture for me, I prefer it on my wet hair. I mean, it's a bit pretty basic leave-in formula. There's nothing special. There's water, glycerin, hydroxyethyl cellulose, and cetyl alcohol at the top, as well as some guar. This also has jojoba, safflower, coconut oil. So if you struggle with coconut oil, do know that's in here. And the murumuru butter and the rose extracts, as well as honey, are like smack dab in the middle of the ingredients list. This does have a cone very, very, very far down, as well as some silk amino acids, hydrolyzed wheat protein. I enjoy this because it has kind of that tacky texture that goes ahead and starts to define the curls before you even go in with your styler of choice. I like that because it allows you to use less product when it comes to actually applying your styler. The stuff has great slip, and it is one of my favorite leave-in products that's at that like more so affordable price point. You can usually find really good leave-ins at the drugstore. I feel like that's one of those products that you can find something really, really good for not a lot of money. It just may not have the ingredients that you want. You're gonna pay up for the fancy stuff, you know? That's just life. So I'm just applying this to each section, and you can see it already has the curls nice and glossy, and it's adding definition without weighing the hair down. Now, I know I talk about curl primers a lot on this channel. This is not within the classification of like curl primers that I typically talk about. This is, in fact, like it says on the bottle, a creamy leave-in conditioner. So this is still going to add a little bit of weight to the curls, even though I still feel like this doesn't weigh down my hair as much as some other products do. This is not going to give you the same effects as like the Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow or the Trey Luxe Styling Serum. It's not going to give you that effect. So they're very different products. But I understand why they call this a primer though, because it's a leave-in, but it also has some of those gelling ingredients that you would typically find in a standard curl primer. So it has a lot of those same ingredients, but it does very different things.
Tell me, where does this roller coaster reach a sea and stop the coasting? Used to be fly with no destination. Honestly, now I'm damn sick of it. Looking up, trying to touch the surface. Am I breaking through? No, it's just the same old. We were here waiting for a moment.
All right, so now we're gonna go on with the gel. So this is not a first impression video. I have already used this. I wanted to test it out. I used this last week, styled with it twice, really enjoyed the results. So I used it on my like shampoo day, and then I also used it again on my co-wash day. Really enjoy this so far. So I wanted to share the results with you guys. I had remembered that I had this. One of you guys was telling me that it was one of your favorite gels, and I was like, ooh, and I was like, shit, I own that. So I was like, I need to go ahead and pop this out. So this is the Texture ID Curls Styling Gel. This softly defines and controls curls with muru butter and rose water with vitamin E. Texture ID Curl Styling Custard provides style versatility and maximum curl definition. This crunch-free, non-caking formula can be used for rod sets, twist outs, braid outs, or wash and go styles. You guys know I'm a wash and go girl, but I do feel like you could totally get away with using this for other styles as well. After priming hair, which I just did, to divide hair into sections and work product throughout strands from roots to ends. So this is true to its name in the fact that it is a custardy type product. Think Camille Rose Curl Maker, Uncle Funky's Daughter Curl Stimulator, Kinky Curly Curling Custard, all those. This has that thing going on. And oftentimes I kind of steer clear of like the more like drugstore brand custards and things like that, because a lot of times, and you guys know I don't really struggle with flaking, but a lot of times the ones from the drugstore are either they're flaky or they're not well balanced with the humectants, and my hair just feels tacky and wet. It doesn't feel like it's set. And I don't have that problem so far with this at all. With products like this, starting with less is always best. Start small. You can always add more, but it's near impossible to take products like this away once it's in your hair. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes you get flaking because you put half the draw on your head. Just sometimes you got to be blunt. So I'm going to start out with about this much. And it has tons of slip. So it glides really well through each section. And the smaller your sections, the more controlled your application can and will be. I don't go too small with the sections because I don't feel like I need to. But if you feel like you struggle with controlling how much product you're using with your wash and goes, just separate your hair into smaller sections. And what I like about this product is that before I even sit under the dryer, I can already feel it setting. So this is a product that, even though, yeah, it does have a lot of glycerin in it, it does set very well. And that's really what I look for. If a product leaves my hair feeling wet, that's an automatic no-no. And 9 times out of 10, it kind of, well, not kind of, it more than likely will send me in a moisture overload. My hair is too fine for that. It can't take products like that. So.
Honestly, now I'm damn sick of it. Looking up, trying to touch the surface. Am I breaking through? No, it's just the same old. We be here waiting for a moment. Think it's clear that ain't never coming. Yeah, lately I'm silent, I'm seeing a lot of you. Can't figure why I'm not missing a lot of you. Ran with you, dank in the air and a lot of more. I can't see what I saw in you that I did before. Oh, stressing out, how will I tell you what I'm feeling now? Am I being selfish or just being honest now? Messy or reckless, yeah, I do not know, but this I am sure. It ain't gonna be the same no more. I gotta fall back. We getting off track. Ooh, I gotta fall back and face the pain alone. Yeah, I gotta fall back.
all the product is applied, and like usual, I'm just gonna put my hair back so it's out of my face. I'm gonna let this air dry a little bit while I go and work on dinner. And then once I'm done with that, then I'm gonna sit underneath the hooded dryer. So the last 2 times I used this, I air dried for about an hour and then made sure everything was fully set underneath the hooded dryer for about another hour, hour and a half. How long it takes for my hair to dry just depends on the product. Every product dries a little bit differently on my hair. So, but usually an hour to 2 hours under the dryer is good. This is how much product I have. So this is after 3 uses. So I've already gotten 3 wash and goes out of this. And this is going to last me several uses, which is one of the things that I love about products like this. So you can already see the curls. They are defined. They're already starting to shrink up. Hashtag shrinkage life. Really smooth and shiny and not overly defined either. So I'm super excited to let this wash and go marinate. So I'm gonna go do what I need to do, and then I will come back when my hair is dry and we will talk final thoughts on this product. Okay guys, so like I said, chaotic review, right? I filmed this back in October, so this is day 1. All I did was take it out and just fluff it a little bit. I'm pretty sure on this day I had nowhere to go, and typically if I'm not leaving my house, then I'm not going to go on a full like stretching and fluffing routine. I'll just kind of leave it as it is and just let it hang. So day 1 hair, a whole lot of stuff was going on, and I'm pretty sure that I did not get clips of like the days in between. But now we got day 4 hair. So this is what my hair looks like after it's been stretched on day 4. So it's been stretched, it's been out in the humidity. It was actually kind of warm when I did these takes, so there was humidity, all that good stuff, and it still looks really good. Usually I can get about a week out of this. And then this clip right here is actually the next day, day 5. So I took like the longest bath in history, left my hair in the bonnet, and it just shrunk up to like Lord Farquaad levels. So yeah, my hair shrinks. This is what I say a lot of times to you guys. Like a lot of times I stretch my hair and it doesn't stay, but it still looks good considering I stretched it out like crazy. So let's get to the final review. Okay guys, so I am coming in like weeks later to finally finish up this video. You guys know my life has been crazy, and the things I want to be my focus can't be my focus. Oh, look at the little burns. Okay, anyway, let me focus on this video, y'all. All right, so I'm all over the place, and I'm sure you guys don't care, so we're just gonna go ahead and get with it. So you guys have seen the demos. I don't particularly remember the days on like the final product from that demo. I'm just gonna go over how I feel about the product in general. You guys already know that I really enjoy this. This has a lot of moisture. It goes in and it has a little bit of tackiness already to it. So it already adds a little bit of hold to your curls before you even apply your styling product. So I love this. It has a flexible, lightweight feel, but it delivers a lot of moisture. You can see I have been using this a lot. I was using it consistently before I did the video, and I've been using it consistently after. I'm like right here on the bottle, and that is with using this with the highlight of this video, as well as the styling gel that they also have in this collection. I have a video using that on the channel. I will try to link it in the cards above for you guys. But this is really beautiful. A really nice, inexpensive leave-in conditioner. If you're looking for something, you're on a budget, this is bomb. Now, the star of the show, the main event. This is all the things that I want a custard to be. This to me is in the league with my Kinky Curly Curling Custard, my Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic, my Camille Rose Curl Maker. This is not exactly like those, but I feel like this is the closest I have ever gotten to something that is readily available on the ground at an affordable price point. You guys know a jar of Kinky Curly will run you about $15, $16. Curl Maker will run you a good $20, $25, depending on where you are. At least $18 to $25. Same with Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. And if you're someone who hasn't been able to jive with the new formula, I haven't tried it, but you know, there's that too. Everything about this is exactly what I want in a custard. Now you can see I have used quite a bit of it. I have been using this a lot and I have been using it consistently. This has been one of my main stylers since it has gotten a little bit cooler outside. But I feel like this right here will probably do really well when it's humid too. This glides on effortlessly the way I expect a custard to do so. You don't need a lot of product. I don't know how many wash and goes I have gotten out of this jar alone, and I haven't even hit the halfway point yet. It glides on effortlessly. You don't need a lot of product. And I feel like this is one of those products that when you apply it, it looks great on day 1 and it looks even better on day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on. It just gets better as the days go on. I can stretch my hair either with my scrunchies or with my blow dryer, and it doesn't make my hair look crazy after the next day. I feel like if you are a wash and go girl on a budget, you can't afford a Camille Rose, you know, curl maker or Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. You need to go get this Texture ID Styling Custard. Like I said, this is probably one of the best formulated custards that I have found in the drugstore. I have found some that I really, really like, but they don't always work very well for other people. And I also feel like this in general is very anyone friendly. I wouldn't go into piling this on your hair like crazy, but I also feel like you have more leeway to experiment with how much you need to apply without having to worry about your hair being like a crazy flaky mess. I have never experienced flakes with this. Even in the later days, you know, sometimes you wear your hair for like a week and it gets flaky. I haven't had that problem with this at all. Overall, this is a stunning formulation. One of the best custards that I own. And I feel like that is like a big deal. That's a lot for me to say that because y'all know I have my tried and true favorites. And this is officially one of them. That is it for this review. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this done. I hinted at this review a while ago, and I just haven't had the time to finish it. I'm sorry. I'm coming off of a very lit, unexpected birthday weekend, and it's time for me to wash my hair again. She looks cute, though. But yeah, you guys let me know, have you tried these? I feel like overall, like, I have tried a lot of Texture ID products. And these are my favorite. The Wash and Go line is my favorite. The co-wash in this collection is really, really nice. The styling gel in this collection is really, really nice. The primer and now the custard are some of my favorite products as well. So if you're a Wash and Go girl, I highly suggest this collection in general, but I also feel like if you don't do Wash and Goes, I feel like this line is still incredibly versatile for any natural. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have these products down below for you to check out, as well as any codes, you know, all the usual stuff. I'll have makeup details, all that good stuff in the description box down below. Thank you guys for sticking with me while I try to get my life together. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Stressing out, how will I tell you what I'm feeling now? Am I being selfish or just being honest now? Yeah, messy or reckless, yeah, I do not know, but this I am sure. Yeah,